Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Marissa Roots Undone, and thank you for clicking on today's video. So I finally finished uni. I literally did an all-nighter with my friend, a 16-hour all-nighter with my friend in the library Tuesday night. So I had my hand in Wednesday morning and I finished second year. I've literally felt how the demand of my course has like picked up throughout second year. So I'm not ready for third year yet. Like, I'm looking forward to this break. But anyway, I have had a few of you message me asking if I'm still texturizing my hair or if I have already texturized my hair, and the answer is I think so, like 75% yeah. Basically for the last few weeks I have been wearing a wig just to take a break from my hair, as obviously you guys all know I was like really frustrated, and also because I had uni I didn't have the time to deal with a thick ass head of hair, like I just didn't. So I was wearing a wig for about 3 weeks and I started to miss my hair because, like I said in my previous video, I do enjoy wearing my real hair out. Like, to me nothing compares to wearing your real hair out. So I took the wig off, washed my hair and everything, and I actually missed it. Like, I was like, oh, like it's nice to have my hair back, be able to feel my scalp, like I love it. And then I went to detangle my hair and I was just so done. Like, if I had a box of texturizer there with me, I would have slapped it in my head at that moment. And usually I don't really get really tangled hair. My hair doesn't really tangle. I don't know why, because I wear it out quite a lot. Like, I love washing those, but my hair doesn't really tangle. When it does tangle, it detangles quite easily, but it's just so thick that it just takes so much manipulation to get through all of it. And I was like, why did I start this? Like, I'm sure we all feel like that at times, but like I'm saying, half of my head is like a full head of hair for someone else, and I was just so fed up. So yeah, I think I am. I don't necessarily want to texturize my hair. Like, I don't like using chemicals in my hair, and I want to be natural, but I'm just not enjoying my hair anymore. And what's the point in being natural if I don't enjoy my hair? Like, it would be hypocritical for me to come on camera like every week or however often I upload and be like, hey guys, welcome back to my natural hair channel, here's my natural hair, when I'm like currently despising my natural hair. So like I said, I enjoy wearing my real hair out. I don't want to feel like a slave to wigs and weaves just to be able to call myself natural. And as summer's coming, I love wearing my hair out during the summer months, and I don't want to wear wigs and weaves all summer. I want to enjoy my natural hair during the summer months. Like, so I think I'm deciding that I am going to texturize my hair. I wouldn't recommend texturizing your hair, because obviously a texturizer is just a weaker relaxer. It's basically a relaxer, and obviously it chemically processes your hair and it weakens your hair. Relaxers and texturizers, the main ingredient in both of them is the same, and it works to break down the bonds within your hair shaft. So your hair shaft, if you have curly hair, has like bonds that are like curled like that to make the hair curl, and what it does is it breaks down those bonds so that they loosen. Like, it breaks them so that they loosen, so it kind of breaks your hair from the inside out, which is why a lot of people experience breakage. And yeah, I would say to make sure that you know what you're doing. I wouldn't say a relaxer or a texturizer is an easy way out. It's because even though in the beginning everything might be great, eventually at some point down the line, if you do not know what you're working with, you will experience breakage and shedding, and maybe even baldness or alopecia. So pardon me, I just ate dinner. But yeah, I've never experienced, well, for the most part I haven't experienced any excessive breakage or shedding when using chemicals on my hair. I have been texturized on and off since I was about the age of 11, and obviously if you watch my natural hair journey video, you know I relaxed my hair and then I grew it out, and then I texturized it and then I grew it out, and then I wanted thinner hair because the thickness of my hair has always been a problem for me, but I didn't want to use texturizers on my hair, so I decided to just heat damage the shit out of my hair instead. Excuse my language. I basically heat trained my hair, which is basically just heat damaged my hair, and yeah, that was my way of dealing with it. And then I was like, okay, this is actually a mess. Like, it was like half texturized, half heat damaged, half natural. It was just a mess. So that's when I went natural, like, this time. But the only time I have experienced breakage and shedding with chemically processed hair is when the first time I ever texturized my hair when I was about 11. Relaxed my hair when I was 11. And that is because I wasn't looking after my hair properly. I didn't know about hair care. I thought all you had to do was grease your scalp and you're good to go. Like, what's sulfate-free shampoo? What's a leave-in conditioner? What a protein conditioner and a deep conditioner different? Like, I didn't know these things, so I wasn't looking after my hair properly, and so my hair eventually broke off. I went natural. I learned all about hair care, and then every time I've used a chemical on my hair since then, my hair's been fine. So I'm not worried about excessive breakage or shedding, because I feel like I know what I'm doing. Like, I've done this before and my hair's been fine as long as I've looked after it properly, as long as I'm making sure I'm using protein treatments to strengthen my hair after breaking the bonds down in my hair shaft, as long as I make sure I'm moisturizing my hair, because then my hair was still curly, like it still has to be treated kind of like natural hair. So as long as I was keeping my hair moisturized, my hair was fine. So yeah, I would say if you are struggling with your natural hair and you think a texturizer is going to be an easy way out, I wouldn't recommend it, because if you don't know how to look after your hair in its natural state, you're going to struggle with your hair in its texturized state. Even though it might be easier to manage in its texturized state, you'll need to focus on the health of your hair more once you've put a chemical in it. And if you don't know how to look after the health of your hair when it's natural, how are you going to know how to look after the health of your hair when it's texturized, if that makes sense? So if you think a texturizer is the thing for you, I would say just make sure you know your hair, like not just know hair, but know your hair before you put a chemical in your hair. Yeah, it's not an easy way out. Like, if you don't know how to care for hair, if you don't know hair care, not necessarily hair styling, if you don't know hair care before putting a texturizer in your hair, you will experience breakage and stuff like that. So yeah, I am though, as much as I don't want to put a texturizer in my hair, I do want to be natural. And trust me, I have looked to see if there are other ways of thinning my hair out without using chemicals. As far as my research, there aren't. But yeah, I don't necessarily want to put a texturizer in my hair, but even though it's come down to that, I am excited to be able to enjoy my hair again. I just want to enjoy my hair. Like, what's the point in being natural if I don't enjoy my hair because it's so thick? And I want to be able to enjoy my hair. So as versatile as natural hair is, I feel like the thickness of my hair compromises how versatile it can be, if that makes sense. I feel like I can't really do as many styles as I want to do, or the styles that I like wearing, because of how thick my hair is. I'm just not enjoying my hair anymore. At one point I was thinking to just straighten my hair all the time again, because at least then I'd still be natural, but then I didn't want to heat damage my curls and end up with like damaged curls. Like, if I was going to somehow loosen my curls, because obviously I don't want to loosen my curls, but a texturizer will probably loosen my curls a little bit. So I feel like if I am gonna somehow loosen my curls in the process of thinning my hair out, I'd rather have control over how much I loosen my curls, if that makes sense. Whereas if I just keep putting heat on my hair, eventually I'm just gonna end up heat damaging my hair bone straight again. Whereas if I put a texturizer in my hair, I have control over how long I leave that texturizer in my hair and how much I leave it to process. I know a lot of people do like my hair, even family members said, oh, your hair's so thick, like, I just want thick hair like you. And I understand why. Like, if it wasn't my hair, I would like it as well. But the novelty of having thick hair wears off when you're the one that has to deal with it all the time. I'm nervous and I'm kind of sad at the same time. Like, I don't want my curls to loosen too much. I'm not trying to loosen my curl pattern, so I hope I don't lose too much of my curl pattern. But I'm excited to be able to enjoy my hair again. Like, even today, I was talking in my previous video, I was talking about how I get headaches from my hairstyles. I was at work today, and even this like puff was giving me a headache, and I was just sat there trying to like get my finger in there to try and loosen it a little bit, and it's not even that tight. But yeah, I'm excited to enjoy my hair again. So this video, or my next video, might be the last time you see me with natural hair. But in saying that, it will give me room to create some new content. A lot of the time I'm also reluctant to kind of create content on here because it's all the same, like how to do a puff, how to do a wash and go, how to do a braid out, how to do a twist out, wash and go, blah blah, wash day routine, like it's all the same. Whereas I guess now that my hair's chemically processed and I'm gonna have to look after it slightly differently, it will give me some new content to create, which is also exciting. So thanks for watching.